Howdy, y'all. Hey, Kookie. How you doing? Serena, Kath, Mr. Vi, Bay, how are we all? Everybody okay? Oh, well, it's been a while. It's been like 2 and a bit weeks. No, it hasn't. It's been like a week and a bit already. Ugh. How is everybody? Right, the first things first, I need to remember to turn off stream starting. There we go. Hello. Next things next. I've redone my Homestead team. As much as some of you absolutely hate this not long enough. Fuck's sake. Well, I'll just turn it off. Where were you when we needed you, bro? Matt, mate. I was enjoying the sunny, beautiful desert terrain of Norway. It was horrendous. In the space of 10 minutes, if you're from Norway, by the way, you owe me an apology. In the space of 10 minutes, it rained, it snowed, and then it was glorious, clear blue skies, like sunshine. I was like, what is going on? It is crazy. What's on the agenda today? Mainly, I'm just going to be doing some Proxy AFK stages. We're going to be talking through 1.6.3 and the patch preview. I wanted, and I was really hoping that they would have released Pioneer for us to play through today. But Pioneer is going live tomorrow, which means our stream on Saturday, we will be playing Pioneer and we will be testing out Contus effectively. And yes, Matt, it was literally like one of the Nords was like, oh, you must be used to this. I was like, no, this is way worse. So, yeah, pulling for burial. Not quite. Not quite. I've been a good boy. I've been saving up my orbs. How many have I got? I got like 600 and something. I got 630. I can load back another 5 bundles because we're at the new month. I haven't put any dragon crystals onto my account yet. I don't know about anybody else, but I got this beautiful fateful gamble title through pure luck. I rolled the good number 4 times in a row because, yep, I'm just that lucky. No problem. I've redone my Homestead team. Feel free to come along, check it out. This bit's still the same, but I've done this little bit new. See what you think. But yeah, how's everybody? How's the last like 2 weeks been? Have you been enjoying phase 2? That would get you 2 S+. Hell yeah, I want to see contest testing. She's a bit complicated to understand just reading the details. She is. She's very people, it's interesting. Some people are like, oh, I don't get her at all. Like, I'm really confused by Contus. Other people are like, yeah, got it, nailed it. So, I wonder where everybody's going to be. Now, everybody, I can't tell you exactly, but I know her numbers. I know her toolkit. So, I know Contus is everything. I have seen Contus. I have seen all of the official stuff, and she looks pretty good. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, she's pretty good. Oh, you're in for danger if you haven't got enough resources to deploy her. So yeah, if you're thinking about pulling a different Celestial Hypergean unit, I would wait. Until you see Contus in full. And you'll see Contus in full tomorrow, because on Pioneer servers, we will officially get access tomorrow, and we'll be able to see it. S plus Harak in preparation for Rock and Roll Harak. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this man here is getting the Rosie Store skin, and I couldn't be more sad. I genuinely couldn't be more sad. His skin looks awful. Like, they've given him a skin when he's useless, no offense, Matt, and like, it looks awful. It's just they put him in like a rock and roll shark outfit. I don't know, not a fan. Thumbs down. All right, we're gonna kick it off with some proxy stages. Let's quickly get into where is she? I can find her through here. Here we are. Oh, Mr. Vitz! How are you doing, sir? You alright? Video made me mad. Why release my Harak? Yeah, I know. Once again, by the way, I know a lot of the enhanced forces through some leaks that were shown to me that will be up and coming. And I saw the Luca and the Damien one on the list and was like, they must be so far down. Like, on the pecking order. Nope. They were right here. It's so... it's so painful. Dreamer, you pulled Harak, so he was worth something. He's worth... Mate. He's worth my friendship with you. You know that, Matt. It's our love language. There you go. Fortunately, I saw the strat to get the title on your parlor. Oh, is that the wait until the event's over, Serena? Because you just wait until the event's done, right? Yeah, I mean, burial's my love language for UCAF, so both of them will one day get an S++, but unfortunately I don't think it's on the roadmap because I haven't seen it leaked to me. So they're not coming, unfortunately. Doubt any of those S++ will make them good for something, maybe for Tower. I think Damien might see a bit of love, but Lucas is just pants. So good, mate. That's good to hear, Vitz. How was your secret meeting up north? My secret meeting in Norway was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. Did you see Contus in Dream Realm? I have not seen Contus. I don't think anybody has, because she's not been... she's not been released to us yet. I've seen her, like, toolkit. I've seen her numbers. We will see her official performance is tomorrow when Pioneer goes live. But from what I can see of her numbers... She's pretty spicy. She's pretty spicy. What did everybody think of the better hero? What did everybody think of Hepler? I mean, surely you're more excited for Hepler than you are for, what's the word? For Contus. Come on, guys. Clearly, I can see in the metrics for my videos that I put out on Hepler and Contus just who is more popular. After completing Apex for 700, absolutely diabolical last 300, so except for one stage. Yeah, you're not wrong. There was a lot of... to be fair, I really wasn't a fan of the Iron Sylvan stuff. I hated doing it on my phone. I was, once again, as predicted, Matt, I was sat in my hotel room getting angry at the fact that Faramore kept dying. Freyan Priority. Or Freyren, I don't know how to pronounce it. I think Hepler is more like Brutus 2.0, and Auna 0.5 kind of thing. Yes, I would definitely encourage you to save your diamonds. I don't know how I can say this in the easiest way. You are all already doing this, by the way. You are all already... Yeah, actually, Mahira... so, Matt, yes, you're right. The Mahira 78 or 76 always unlocked it for me. Like, 1,000%. If you are not saving your diamonds right now for the collab event, please save your diamonds. The one or two of the collab heroes that you already are aware that are coming look very good. I can't tell you more than that because I'm not obliged to, but they look very good. So, just... be patient. Please... I just Mahira 77 and auto her. See, I 76 or 78. I don't 77. Calf with the dono. Burial to start the stream. Everybody, can we give some love to Mr. Calf Attack in the chat, please? If you are a member of the channel through Matt's generosity, you have access to the wonderful Gala Heart emote. Just some Gala hearts or some general hearts would be wonderful. Thank you, Kooky. Oh, some burial faces for the main man himself. Hate the manual stages this phase. Honestly, the amount of manual stages was pretty disgusting. I mean the burial emote. You're right. The emoji. All right. By the way, my plan today is just to do some chill proxies with you guys. So I'm just doing some for the other Dreamer because I think they've taken a little break from phase 2, so it's just nice to push their stuff. But if you have a stage that you're particularly stuck on, let me know and I'll give it a go. I can't promise you anything because I'm definitely feeling rusty, but I'll gladly get it a go. Oh, there's Aoife. For non-CH Haber, it was very frustrating with a lot of these stages. Another channel, you are so right. I was talking to somebody that didn't have, or that doesn't have, they still don't. They don't have Saida. And yeah, they were talking, they were talking a lot about how frustrating it was. Like, for example, Vi, if you're still listening, where are you with your stages without Auna? Like, I'm interested to find out where a non-Auna player is right now. I really like Hepler. I have no idea how solid he will be, but he seems like a well-rounded and may see meta. Hepler would potentially see meta if the Mauler Phantomal ever becomes good. I don't think we're ever going to get there. I think that he will be, and Matt's just mentioned it, I think he'll see some use in Tower. I'm speculating that he'll see more PvP use than anything. I've seen people already ideate a Paragon for Hepler in a Perseus team, where effectively Perseus is your frontliner. He just fits into that Perseus buff team. Perseus gets knobbed, goes to the back of the battlefield, becomes a creature, and then runs back in and devours the team again. So, I could see that. I could definitely see that happening. Carl! Hello. How are you doing today? What's worse than the manuals is the autos you have to keep open. Pippa is top recommendation. Mate, I've seen there's a Paragon 4 Pippas out there. They're crazy. People are crazy. People have too much resources. Auto Sylvan stages are my favorite. I hope there will be plenty next season. So they've put in the patch notes for everybody that was upset about the Sylvan not being able to chippy. Good news. In the patch notes that they released to the VN server today, they have fixed it. So as of 1.6.3, it will be fixed for you. So don't worry about that, all right? You'll have for phase 3 a autoable, chippyable Sylvan. So good news there. Hepler bonking people in PvP is going to be funny, definitely. I tried to make my what's the word? I tried to make my Hepler thumbnail funny, as if he was like trying to chase down the Faramore while I doing that. I think Perseus comp sounds fun. Yeah, I think so too. I'm trying to slowly get my Perseus to Paragon 4. I think he's Paragon 3 maybe at the moment, I think. Ah, Mr. Jeremy. Good evening, Mr. Jeremy. How are you doing, Mr. Jeremy? How are you on this fine week, Mr. Jeremy? Probably just testing. I'm going to swap her with Ticket. Oh, Pippa. Yeah. Well, the sad thing is... All right, team. Lay this on me. Tell me where you sit in this discussion. The final two heroes of Season 6... Who do you think they're going to be? We already know who one of them will be, and it's Eevee. AKA Uberella. So if we know that that's one, the other one we previously said was who? We said it was going to be anybody? I'm waiting to see it. I can't keep going. Peggy. There you go. Right. So if we think it's Peggy and Eve, they're both going to be light bearers, right? So does that mean that we're going to get 3 A-level Lightbearer heroes this season? Or are we going to only get 1 more A-level and another S? What do you think is going to happen? Because getting 3 A-tier A-levels seems bizarre. Sylvan, Eve, and Peggy, potentially. Because they're all Lightbearers. Like, 3 A-level Lightbearers would be insane. But this season PvP is completely broken by Graveborn, or either you CH comp or mirror match. Matt, Supreme Arena is in an absolute dreadful state. I've got Vi constantly in my DMs telling me about this, and I could not agree more with Vi, and I could not agree more with you. Supreme Arena, because of how absurd the Graveborn Phantom is just meh. To me, at least. Just meh. But that's my opinion, my view. What's everybody else's view? Everybody else hating Supreme Arena, or are you loving Supreme Arena? Out of interest. From 300 plus left side and 100 plus side, actually so annoying. Not having Callan and Alnus actually made certain stages impossible without Sin. Without having oh, the fridge. Yeah, okay, yeah, fair. Oh, weird. I mean, it's Siren and Callan are quite big as well when it comes to non-celestial hypergean stuff. I need to make an updated wish list for AFK stages again, I think. Maybe I'll do that at some point. I mean, we got Cordan, Shadewing, Isabella. Yeah, we got Cordan, Shadewing, Isabella last season, right? From an A-level perspective. In the season before that, in the Valara season, we only had Theodore and Zany. So if they just saying this, if they send one of the two left, if they do Evie, let's say at A, and they do Peggy at S, we're only gonna have 2 heroes. So effectively our swap ticket is dead, right? So our A-level swap ticket for this season, if it's only one more, is basically dead. That's to me, at least. That's kind of my read of this. Peggy A-level. I saw Peggy at one of the campfire messages. Yeah, pretty much confirmed that it was Peggy. Yeah, you're right. I think it's 1000% nailed on. Nailed on. I guess they might do one more S level. Didn't we have another season with just 2? Yeah, you're right, Jeremy. We did. SA for this season. Can't beat them. Join them. Yeah, you have to just join them, but it's still not fun. Like, I just don't. Yeah, I don't fun. I've been top 2s because of Burial. Mate, Calf, your Burial is an absolute beast, though. Couldn't care less about PvP. Go on, the Kooky. PvP in general being ass. Go on, the Serena. I'm right there with Kooky and Serena. I'm loving my man. Having a place. Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't reset my formation for Supreme. I play once a week and that's fine to me. That's fair, Vids. To be fair, I did the exact same thing the last 3 weeks. I haven't attacked anybody and I've just pressed like next. I'm quite liking SA. The GBFA means that I can at least... Yeah, that's true. If you come up against like a lazy whale who doesn't understand how broken the Graveborn Phantom is, like Jeremy's saying, you can definitely compete. You need Callan to deal with Lily May stages. They're everywhere. Yes. Lily May and Damien and Viperian, Matt can attest to this as well, as many of you can, were everywhere. Like, it was Damien, and if it wasn't Damien, it was Lily May, and if it wasn't Lily May, it was Viperian. Like, I don't get it. Some of you will have remembered this in the live stream before I went away. I said that I had asked the developers for an update on how many AFK stages in phase 2 had Damien in. And they said, okay, can you guess what the answer was? I won't give you the answer just yet. Give me a guess. They didn't give me an official number, but I want to know what you think that either the percentage or the number or the general answer that they gave me actually was. 4th Talia. Yeah, you're right, Chippy, it was. Poor Theodore, not much use this phase. Zan, you're right. Theodore has slowly been shuffled out, a little bit at least. I think he might make a little bit of a return, but he is going to become more and more niche. Peggy plus Pesto plus Zany could make Harak meta again, I believe. Hints to what Peggy does. Kooky giving an absolute elbow away with regards to what Peggy does. I'll read that back out again, okay? Peggy plus Pesto plus Zany could make Harak meta. Not gonna comment any further. It's pretty annoying when it's just Phantom doing the absurd damage. I'm not mad about Clash Front. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Clash Fronts is a really weird one. Dreamer doing Dreamer stages. Yeah. That's me. Dreaming all the time, mate. All the heroes this season were story characters, and that school. That school. No, Fitz, you should have left it at that school because that works exactly. Because they're all in the school as well. That works exactly perfectly. That is a perfect message from Fitz. That is a good pun. 900, 901, 450. They need to give me an answer how many Rowan potions can heal through anti-heal. I've seen it. Okay. So, oh my god, this didn't work. So I know the answer to none of these questions. So, in terms of the Damien thing, I asked. The answer they gave me was, and I'm looking at my phone because they told me on the whatever support it's called. Okay. Hi Dreamer. Unfortunately, we cannot comment on the official number. It is down to the player to track how many AFK stages a certain hero or enemy appears in. However, what we can comment in is that the number of Damien stages has been recognized to be too high. As a result of this, the developers are currently evaluating how they can lessen the impact that Damien is having in an AFK stage scenario. Please keep an eye out for official communications. And then basically they sign off AFK Journey team. So, basically a big nothing burger. And I went back to them and said, can you not count? They never respond. I said, can you not count? I never had a response. I got a service rating request and that was it. And then Matt, your thing, they're definitely looking at the gunner stuff. It's a bit hard. Eager is also hard to deal with also. Yes, Eager without Saida is very hard to manage. You tend to have to do some weird Faramore or Iron stuff or Mahira stuff. In AFK Arena, Peggy summons soldiers, so maybe she does that. Oh, Kooky, you're so close, but I can't comment. I can't comment. I can. Maybe you're right. Okay. Instead of Damien next season, we'll get Zarya impossible damage checks. I can't wait for the Damien Zarya AFK stage where Damien sends out his chariot at the end, you kill it and Zarya lands and you have to then kill her, and by the time that you kill her another chariot has spawned. Like, I am all here for the absolute bullshit that is going to cause. She's staying aside. I checked her. I think it's a very good bet that she'll stay as a summoner. I think she'll stay very close to her heritage. Instead of Damien next... Yeah. Oh, I just realized, Kath, if I get a copy of Burial, I'm 99% sure I get the pop-up. Don't I? Am I not there? Am I, like, near the pop... I thought I was at the pop-up stage for Burial. I can't remember. If she has no Rowan synergy, it's a scam. It would be a scam. You are not wrong. It would be a scam. I'm stuck on a Lyos stage on the left side. I can send you the proxy if you want to check it out at some point. If any of you have stages that you are currently stuck on, you are more than welcome to send me your proxy. Like I said, my plan today is just to chat with you guys and do proxies. So if there is something that you want me to look at, you know my UID, you know how to find it. So send it across to me. I'd be more than happy to try and help. I say try. I cannot guarantee that I'll be successful. I'm glad that Nightbot is still working. So team, tell me, have you enjoyed Phase 2 of Season 6 Tower of Memory? Actually, in addition to that, if you got to watch my video that I did on the disconnect between Homestead and the core systems, did you like it? You think it was good? I was really happy with that video. I was terrified that it was going to be absolutely wank. I was like, this video is going to just completely stonefall. I just did not see it doing well. There was a BS Damien stage where a So Stupid plane disappears. Oh, it was like 471 or something like that, Matt, or like 67 something. Somebody, I don't know, no, it wasn't Chippy. Someone who frequents this chat, Rura, had the exact same thing and was like, the plane has disappeared. Where the hell is the plane? Stages are brutal without Auna and Zan. You're completely right. Wait, where did Vitz's message go? Vitz? What are you doing? I didn't even get to read it. The story, loved it. The season overall, Can I see redacted messages? Can I see them? I can't even see them. What a shame. Phase 1 was one of the best because of the story. Phase 2 was one of the worst because of how stupid stages were. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we said, and we'll be able to test it again in Season 7, I'll be able to tell you how difficult AFK stages are going to be before they even happen. So, roll on Season 7, because I'll be able to tell you exactly what you're in for. Nightbot, recover this message. Yes, exactly. Nightbot, find me that message. Damien Viper Igor made me hate this phase. Glad that I'm done with Apex. To all of you that are done with Apex, congratulations. You beasts, by the way. You beasts. Positive note, I did finish my fan art. That's awesome, Serena. Now, a really stupid content creator by the name of Dreamer forgot that he had 10 submissions to do for the Content Creator Cup. And thought that the end of the submission was in April, not at the end of March. So yeah, real stupid Dreamer. Luckily, I had submitted like 2 things. No, I think I submitted like, I said this to Vi, I think I submitted like 5 of my 10, but I really wanted to submit some other stuff that I had created and done. Yeah, oops. Oh well. Hopefully I still do well, but I'm never ever beating Puzzle. As long as I can at least do well, completely fine. So my plan was to hopefully try and get the same award that we got last time, which was, I think, the Excellence Award, right, team? Where we got the plush, we got the bag. What else did we get, team? We got the plush, the bag. Oh, I got some pins that are sat over here. So yeah, that's kind of like, if we get that again, awesome. Yeah, Serena, when it's, what's the word? Like Kaf said, when you inevitably win your prize, you need to tell us what your ID was so I can see and I can celebrate. Because I would love to put that onto the community thing and hype you up. Because I am sure it is awesome. Dreamer, make Harak burial fan art with himself. Yeah, there you go. I was really disappointed that this young lady here, Miss Gala, didn't see as much use as I wanted her to in Phase 2. I thought from Phase 1 she would continue to see a ton of use, and she just didn't. She just got replaced. Same with Athalia. Athalia was a good one to get rid of because she's a Celestial Hypergean, but Gala I wouldn't have minded seeing more of. But Sylvan is just better, which is a bad thing to say. When are they announcing the winners again? So the evaluation period is from now until the end of this month. And I think the winners are the first week of May, Serena. I think that's what it was. Let's have a look. Yeah, submission was last week. I missed on a few things. Love that. And then, yeah, it's, yeah. They're evaluating for the next 4 weeks, and then it's announced. Yeah, it's announced at the end of this month, beginning of next month. So we got a little time to wait. Honestly, I say this in the nicest way. I don't know who, from a content creator point of view, can beat Puzzle. Like, man churns out so much. So fair play to him. I think it would be very tough for anybody ever to get close to Mr. Puzzle. From a video standpoint. May 7th. There you go. Homestead was a cool idea because it was supposed to be the home you went back to in between. Honestly, Homestead is a fantastic idea. I personally, and you guys know this, I personally really love Homestead. I really love Homestead. It's a great game mode. It just isn't woven's the right way of saying this. It isn't woven into the game enough. There isn't enough drawing me to it. Like, you could just do so much prestigious things with it. Yeah. The new artifact made Gala less used in general. Yeah, she definitely kooky. She can still proc this artifact again, but it's like not as good. Maybe Blazeburn plus 30. I hope so, Chippy. Honestly, I hope so. I hope that there is a swing back towards Gala, I'll be honest. Lyos is pretty nice for people to beat stages. Yes, Matt, you're right on that. So question for advice. Which is higher priority A-level Lightbearer between the three? Muriel, Walker, and Luca with the S++ coming. That's a good question. So Muriel and Walker are both proven, like, entities, right? So if you think about it from this way, Kath, both Muriel and Walker have been proven. They both don't see any use, realistically, in anything. Luca sees occasional PvP use and has a S++ coming. So instantly, he is already more valuable. That said, it can be completely flipped on its head in Season 7. If they, and just by the way here, this is something that you all need to be aware of, and I don't think enough of you will be aware of this. It's highly likely that Phantomals do continue into Season 7, but if you look back at their official wording, they shouldn't. And the reason that they shouldn't is in Season 4, they made an announcement that said every 1 or 2 seasons, they would revamp the progression system and some of the season systems. So there is a chance that we have a completely different, like, progression system or season system. Like, we go back to, let's say, tiles, and as we know, Lightbearers were insane, for example, with, like, Walker and these kind of ranger heroes once upon a time. But right now, present day Calf, I'd go with Luca. I'd go with Luca. But if you want, like, if you want ceiling, I would go with Walker, because Walker is better than Muriel. But if you want, like, known versus unknown, go Luca. That's where I am. That's in my mind. I'm asking about Paragoning. Yeah, I assumed as much. I didn't think you were you were struggling to Supreme Plus one of these heroes. I still enjoy it. It does seem stagnant though. Yeah. We're getting more Homestead expansion. I don't know where on the map we're going in terms of, like, we're getting a new area, but I don't know where it will be on the map. But in 1.6.3, we're getting a new area to unlock for Homestead team. Mr. Vitz, it shouldn't be as big as they wanted it, just like a fun little... Yeah, you're not wrong. Ah, Smeton. Hey there. Hey, just wanted to say hello. Hello back to you. I plugged your channel to my friends who are playing AFKJ, and they're now watching for deep meta takes. A deep meta take. Quickly, guys. A deep meta take. What are we going to say? That's not... I was going to say a really, like, base take. What's going to be a deep meta take? Himmel is going to be better than Freyan. There you go. Or whatever the lady's name is. Done. Just keep in mind, Walker. Yeah. Please remove Phantom. Yeah, me... Yeah, I would like us to go back to the tiles. I would like us to go back to the tiles, please. I liked faction tiles. They created more diverse gameplay. Anybody remember the era of the Lightbearer and Mauler faction tiles? I do. It was good. So, Luca Walker... Yeah, that's my order, Calf. I will miss Phantomals, though. It's nice having an extra body. Like I said, it's not guaranteed that they'll disappear. It's just likely that they will disappear in some shape or format at some point. I don't... Let's put it this way. When have... This comment was made in Season 4. This comment was made alongside the comment that we're working on the Arcane Labyrinth and Battle Drills revamps. Like, have we seen those? No. So it's highly likely that they have also forgotten the fact that they said this. So it's likely that we do get Phantomals again. But it might be that we just have like a different progression system. Like as in, we don't have the same level kind of ranges. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they mean by this. If they mean anything by it at all for that. Spend money to win. Yeah. Serena, I think I would miss Phantomals, but I don't want Phantomals to be as back-breaking as they are. I want them to be like nice additional units, but not to be as absurd as some of the Phantomals that we have ended up having being. Like, I still want our heroes to be the main focus. Why even pull for any of them? I just save some tickets until proper levels come up. Like Peggy. Yes, you're not wrong, Chippy. By the way, I don't think pulling for Hepler is something that I will do. I haven't pulled for Peggy. I'm probably not going to pull for what's the word, Hepler. I think Eve will be good. Berry or Harak synergy for stages. I'm 100% with your Homestead video. Homestead takes. The issue is the game should be centralized. Yeah. I just want, like, if this game is going to focus on stuff, like, I think there needs to be some more kind of, like, connection. I really liked the Muriel stages. I know people that adored those, and I know some people absolutely hated them, so I know that it's different sides of the fence for different people. I liked the tiles, but I hated those talents. They were so shallow. Oh, I know what you mean, Stygian. They definitely would have to gut them. You're not wrong there. Broken, I won't be able to find my Hugin again and not misclick. The amount of screen clutter that this game is evolving into is very drastic. I agree with Matt on that. Also, from a returning / new player perspective, Homestead takes way too long to upgrade. I don't disagree with that, but considering it's the place that you're put into, like when you start this game, where you start is Homestead. So it's kind of just the treadmill that you get on and you're happy to be on because you get a free Celestial from it. So as much as it's a chore, I think it's a pretty good one because you get good resources from it too. They could steal from Pokemon and have a faction terrain, like how... Yeah, they could. You're not wrong. They could. That's not a bad idea, by the way, Serena. Not a bad idea at all. Wait. Next season, no Phantomals. Not officially, Mesh. The reason I'm saying this is back in Season 4, in one of their Q&As they basically said every 1 to 2 seasons, they will want to revamp and will revisit the progression systems. And including in that is like the season stuff. So we're looking at Phantomals. We're looking at faction tiles. Because what they were doing when they were talking about this was the last season of the faction tiles. We're going to make sure that things stay fresh. Players don't, you know, blah, blah, blah. And that means if they stick to their word, we will get to our 2-season, you know, deadline, benchmark, whatever, at the end of this one. So Season 7, realistically, could and should have something else. Once again, could and should doesn't mean that it has to be. But that's their words. It will be interesting to see if they follow up on what they said. You said on the collab hero will be so good. Is it Freyan or Himmel, or is it too big of a spoiler? It's too big of a spoiler, Chippy. I actually think both of them will be pretty decent from what I've seen. But we may... I won't spoil anything. You guys can wait and see. You haven't got long to wait. All right, I do 2 more for Big Dreamer, for Better Dreamer, and then I will look at my messages because some of you have messaged me. Month of May, if they want big money, they will not make Freya unless they hate money. Exactly. That's why I think both of them will be good. I think both of them will be very good. Are you getting one of them for free like previous collab? I would assume we get the smaller one for free. So the Lucy Laios, effectively A-level one. I'm assuming we will get that to a Mythic Plus state, like we have always done. And that will be very, very good. Just to poignantly point out again. It will be very, very good for us. Oh, Mr. Fright. Hi. How you doing? How was your vacation? As much as I love you all, I was not on a vacation. I really wish that I was on a vacation. But I was not on a vacation. I was away for work. And are you anything you're allowed to disclose? I basically just did a ton of just boring stuff. Like, I spent near enough an entire day sat in the same spot, evaluating whether something could be utilized for a scene. That's the easiest way that I can describe it. A great use of my time. It was nice. Norway is very expensive. Once again, if you're from Norway, I don't mean anything by this. It was very expensive. But luckily, all my expenses are covered. But when I submitted my expenses, somebody went, bloody hell, how much food did you eat? And then I showed them the official receipt and they were like, not a lot. So, very expensive. Dream went to work, came back to the hotel, rage, push, repeat. I got like 2 to 3 hours a night of pushing AFK stages. And all of you, whenever I logged in, went, oh, Dreamer, could you help me out a second? And I was like, could you help me out? I'm the one that wasn't able to push. So yeah, I found that very funny. Oh my god, we won! You've seen me win one live on air, team. We only got on bloody done it. All right. I finished Apex last night and now in save mode for collab. That is a good idea. It's definitely a very good idea. Rosy Cosmetic question. Am I able to buy the Black Twin Oath outfit? You are not, Fitz. The reason that you are not, and I think the one that you're referring to, hold on, is this. Are you referring to this one? Or are you talking about the hero skin? Fitz. If you're referring to this outfit, yeah, this outfit you can't get. You can only get, where is it? You can only get, I think it's the white one. Right, team? Where is it? Here it is. You can only get this white one again, unfortunately. I love how this set's really cheap, and then they just made all of these others really expensive. That's so bad. You can only buy this one, right? You can't ever buy the alternate color of it again. You can get both? I don't think you can, guys, because, for example, I own all of this one, but I don't own all of the alternatives, and I can't buy the alternatives. You normally can only buy the nice bit, like the side bits, if you have this official set. Yeah, you can't. So basically, the way that they do it, from a Rosy Cosmetic standpoint, is there are two versions. There's the base version of the set, which is this version. And then there's the advanced version, which is this version. Once the outfit goes basically out of stock, it then comes here, but only the normal version. The alternate version you can never ever buy again. You won't ever have access to it, is my understanding. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I could be wrong, because this is... I'm wrong. No, I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. But I'm only wrong for one of them. Or am I wrong for more of them? No, you can get... Okay, I am wrong. Okay, scrap what I said, team. Fuck's sake. I am wrong, wits. So, ignore the last, like, 60 seconds of what I was saying. So, basically, you can see here, this was the first season set. This was the second. This was the third. This was the fourth. After the fourth, they look like they released the alternative set. I'll get my words out. For the first one. And then they released the alternative for this one. And then they released the alternative for this one. So the next one to come out will be the Nocturne set. Then it will be the Divine Bane set. And then it will be the Twin Wings Oath set. So eventually you'll be able to, Vits. But not at the moment. You can't at the moment, but you will eventually. There we go. Got it? I hope that made sense now. But I was wrong in the fact that you couldn't. I didn't realize that they had added these. Which is kind of interesting. So you can buy... So here's something that does concern me about that. You can effectively buy the really premium Giga set for the same cost as the basic one. Once it's in this part of the store. They're both 3,800. Kind of weird. You just have to wait a while. Yeah. And as you can see here, like it's slightly reduced on the cost on this one because I own a bit of it. There you go. All right. I will head back up to the top. I heard we are getting a Hypo Celestial reset ticket next season. I think you're crazy, Calf, because I don't think we're getting it, unfortunately. I don't think we're ever seeing a Celestial Hypogean swap ticket team. I don't think that cow's coming home. No offense, Norway, but you need to stop price gouging. There you go, Infinite. Well, thank you, Mr. Dreamer, for lending me your Bailren the other day. I wish I had something to give you back. You have, Stygian. You've given me your time back, which is much more valuable than my Bailren, I can tell you that. People still do that event. Apparently they do, channel. It's 20 gems for my guild and me. Loving it. I've now hit a wall on all records. Auna plus Saida. Yeah, that sounds like AFK Stages. You can buy it all. Yep. I just need to buy the white one. So you don't have to buy the white one first, Vits. Just to point this out right now. You can wait until the full black one appears, and it will cost you 3,800 Mirage Crystals, most likely. Okay? So that is that. Cool? Cool. What's the next one? You can, after a time, maybe they added some... Yeah, there you go. Zan got it too. Evie, will you get the Harak skin? No. Harak is not one of my favorite heroes. If I was to get any of them right now, I would probably get the twins one. I've not got this one, but I'm saving my Mirage Crystals. If I was to get any of them, I would get the Bonnie one. Bonnie is one of my favorite heroes, like just hands down. But I just we don't use her enough. I really wanted the new one to be a hero that I use a lot because the Rosie store skins are so expensive. Team, out of interest, obviously we got it revealed to us what the new Rosie cosmetic looks like. It looks like we're going to be cosplaying Tassie. Are you excited for that? Is that something that you like? Let me in midnight. I'm there with you, by the way. I want to be on the Pioneer server too. Just have to wait 18 months. I think you'll have to wait probably like 3 phases, Vits. I think it's about 3 phases. Anyone have any hero skin ideas? When we had that event, right, team, where you could like go in here and you could do the art vote contest or whatever. I'd like to see some of those hero skins. Caf says he's got insider info. Ooh. Very nice. It's like how they make you able to with the stones and the Imperium. Yes, Zan. Zan is completely right there. Have you done my stages yet? I haven't, Carl. I haven't had a look yet. You ungrateful bum. Somebody touch my spaghetti. Caf still rocking the the spaghetti picture as his what's the word? As his profile picture. Slowby, hello. How are you doing? How much Rosie Jewel even need to reach that 3800? Too many, Chippy. Like, way too many. Carolina Bonnie. I hope Carolina gets an S++. I really hope Carolina gets an S++. Do what you can, big dog. Fucking idiot. What we got? We got this. We don't. Let's have a look. I read that as I want someone to touch my spaghetti. For fuck's sake. Oh dear. Honestly, the Ludovic skin is very similar to some of the contest skins I loved. Is it? I'm so tempted to spend money to get it. I have to restrain myself. Wait, which skin are we talking about, Serena? Which skin are you restraining yourself from getting? Some of the earlier sets are cooler. Still holding for the Rosie I'm super excited for. That's a good idea, Slowby. I don't think there's any at the moment that I'm overly excited for. Light Burial. The Kulu Mineworker skin was mine. Ah, it was nice from the contest. Yeah, it was nice. I really liked the Divine Judgment one. I liked the Atalia one. Or Athalia, however you want to pronounce her name. The new Rosie Fairy skin. I'm reserving judgment until I see it in the game, Serena. Part of me didn't like it. I've watched it again, and I'm kind of on the fence. I'm waiting. I've got the credit card in my back pocket. I had a good month, so I'm there if I need to be. I'm curious what the recolor of it will be, Serena. I'm curious what the recolor of it will be. That's at least 100 stages on each side. I don't get why they release meta heroes and don't instantly release skins for them. Such a missed opportunity. Another channel, I couldn't agree more. Like, why aren't we getting, like, skins for Saida, for Mahira, for Hugin, for, like, heroes that we use every single day? Like, why aren't we getting, like, skins for Alaseth? Or, like, Baelren? Like, I just don't get it. I really don't get it. It's definitely a missed marketing opportunity. I swear they must go up to, like, Derek the artist, and they're like, Derek, we've got a Rosie Store skin planned. Now, here's the list of heroes. Throw a dart at the wall, and the guy just lobs a dart at the wall, and it hits Harak, and they're like, cool. Harak it is. Like, that is how it feels when they come to picking these things. Like, how did Damien get a skin? I don't know. Not a fan of that. Do we own Saida? We don't own Saida. We don't own Auna. So we don't own Saida, we don't own Auna. We do own... yeah. Oh, we could do this one. Is Derek the Snail also an artist? Yes. And it's why, Jeremy, that the Rosie Store skins are coming out at such a slow rate. That is why. Because he's focused on his Hypergean ways. This didn't go to plan, did it? We can do this. Let me catch up quickly. Carolina S++ would be nice. I miss her being relevant. Me too. I definitely miss her. They scrapped the art event completely. They couldn't determine which... Really, Midnight? I didn't know that. That was really weird. I was hoping people wouldn't believe the reset ticket to put on April... oh my God. Imagine they put out on April... That, by the way, I think is why they put out Hepler and Contest's video on the same day. Because normally, if you have seen this, they put them out on 2 different days. They do the Celestial Hypergean, they give it 24 hours, and then they do the next hero. I'm 99.99% sure that they went, we can't release Hepler's video tomorrow. It's April 1st, and people will think that we are not being serious. I'm 99.99% sure that is what happened. I think the alt art for Tasty would be pink instead of green. I'm interested. I'm potentially interested. They compensate everyone with diamonds in game. Bear and skin is surely in the pipeline. I hope it is, Stygian. By the time they make the release, they'll all fall out of the meta. Exactly, Mesh. You're completely right. By the time Baelren gets a skin, he will literally be old, crippled, and dead. I think their strategy is to endear off meta heroes and bring them back for the cool looks. It's a bad idea, Calf. A nature Saida would go hard. Exactly. We got like a Tassie nature set. It was a perfect opportunity. Instead, we got rock and roll, Freddie Mercury, like, Harak. I don't get it. He'll be bigger than the Damien new skin. The Damien skin is not cute. It is awful. Mind, hello, how you doing? I wish, oh, by the way, this is something that I do wish happened. If we have a skin attached for a hero, so say we had the Damien skin on right now, I really wish our enemies would also have it. Would that not be cool? Because then you would at least get to see it when the hero falls out of favor. So let's say we bought the Harak skin. We'd be able to see the Harak skin. Like, I don't know. That's just me, alright. That's just me being fortuitous. Derek needs a Monster Energy and a Red Bull. He does indeed. Lilith is never taken seriously anyways, April 1st or not. Oh, Mesh. Merry Christmas, everyone. Here's... Yeah, exactly. We're a bit late. I'm wondering if this is going to be as simple as delaying the first, because it feels like it might be. Can we have legendary charms on Faramore, please, Serena? Is that possible? Is it possible for legendary Faramore charmers? Please. We're gonna do this instead. We're gonna do something absolutely outlandish. Nearly worked. We weren't very far away. All right, you tell me when you get your legendary charms, because I think we'll instantly be able to smack that. Can I get the insect skin? Yeah, that'd be cool. Plenty of games to do with skins, putting them on the enemies if we're able to put... Yeah, exactly right. Getting demolished. Cockroach skin. Adios. Where are you going? Fitz, come back. Do I have to get stuck? You're done? Alright, cool. Calf, you don't have to get stuck. You can have you can ask anytime you wanna. Hold on. The enemy doesn't deserve my well trip. That is a great way of putting it. I want to see if we just flow it through now, whether the legendary charms just completely groundbreakingly shatter this. It'll be interesting to see. There you go. It nearly did it. Maybe I messed that up. Absolutely. No. I remember the stage. I wouldn't mind. I'm pushing left to see if you want to avoid. Okay. Quick question. Record uses L Brutus, and he lives the whole fight. My M+ dies as soon as his immunity is off. Am I missing something obvious? Even has better charms. Is your equipment fully upgraded? We'll do the checklist. Checklist number 1. Is your equipment fully upgraded, Mr. Stygian? Full equipment, yes. Okay, cool. So what this might be is it might be that your Brutus is too powerful. So what you want to do is potentially try removing or downgrading the charms. So if you currently have legendary charms, try having epic charms instead. So try going from like red to yellow to purple to see if you get different behaviors. The reason that can occur is sometimes you want your hero to be at a certain health pool or a certain health number at a certain point of the fight. So you can try that. That's another thing that you can try. All right, there you go, Serena. You are unblocked officially from both sides. You keep going. Kaf, I will give you a go. I said that I would help Zolda quickly for one. Let's see if I can get Zolda's... Zolda, you don't own Auna, right? But you own other stuff. Do we own Saida? Let's have a look. I don't think we own Saida either. We don't. Okay, so no Saida, no Auna. No Saida, no Auna. So it'd have to be either this... it'd have to be this. Okay, so it's basically this comp. What? Whoever cooked this... That is the wrong comp. Whoever cooked this... Absolute beast. Okay. I'm really curious whether this is just going to be... like, here. Maybe not. Maybe it has to be self. You're welcome, Serena. Anytime. We don't need to mess around with this man. He's out. What a weird AFK stage. There you go. I think I got lucky there because I think you want to get the first two Sylvans really quickly. I think I just guessed and I got lucky. All right, there you go, Zoda. Ta-da! All right, next. Mr. Kaf. Mr. Kaf. Where are you? Cafe Latte. Here he is. Cafe Latte, you said you were pushing left, so you want me to do some right stuff? Is that right? Bloody hell, guys. Whoa! I need to take a drink. Hold on. Whoa. Phase buff throws records out of the window. Mesh is right. Phase buff doesn't help you. Phase buff is sometimes a nerf. The game is mad sometimes when you have the downgrade charms to improve performance. Exactly, Jeremy. It's crazy. Dreamer, can you help me push my Phase 3 Day 1 stages, please? Of course, Matthew. Hit me up on Day 1 of Phase 3, and I will totally get on that. No Auna, no Saida. Yeah, I got you, don't worry. He might be doing too much damage. Yeah, that's true. He could do that. Prioritize stuck people. I'm just being lazy. First time. That was for the entirety of Season 4. You're very welcome. Pandora nuking your own team because her charms were too strong. I remember that. I love seeing Laios too, right? It's very good to always see one of these dimensional heroes. He just got popped, gets hit for like 150, and then keels over. I can have a look as well in a sec. Statues T-posing, moving sideways will always be funny. That's a good timing out for some reason. It's to do with the shield artifact Zelda, and we just got lucky. I just kind of guessed the order and got lucky. Don't forget my Day 2 Phase 4 stages. Remember, Dreamer, you can't sleep during the Day 1 for me. Yes, you're not wrong. Bad news, everybody. I have another work trip, and I'm pretty sure it coincides closely with the release of Phase 3. So, we'll have to see about that. Alright. Let's quickly do a stage for Mr. Cav. I'd like a disco walker skin. Like, if anybody here knows what I mean by that, like the classic American, like Boogie Night style skin, like the dancing guy, who I think that would be a really cool, like Afro. I think it'd be a really cool skin for Walker. Who are you proxying that has burial ground? That would be the one, the only, Calf, the legend. Disco Walker would be great. Exactly. Exactly, Slowby. Yeah. Alright, the cat has stolen my partner's chair for her gaming setup. So she came in here and has stolen my beanbag. And she's gonna sit on her beanbag. Okay. Alright. We did one for Calf. We'll do some more for Calf in a bit. I'll go back to Proxy Help Plox. Right side. Let's have a look. 146. What do we got? We don't own Saida and we don't own Auna. Okay. So we probably have to lock ourselves into one of these. Just having a tickle through, see what we have on offer. All right. We have Legendary Byron. That's going to be an... sorry, we have Epic Byron. That Epic Plus. Get it right. Get it right, Dreamer. That might be an issue. Because I'm pretty sure he has to live. I'm 99% sure that he has to live. And I'm 99% sure that ours won't. But we can give it a go. But unfortunately, my friend, if man dies, I think we may have to cries. Alright. Yep. Well, it was, let's see if we can Hugin against the world. So basically, for this AFK stage to work, you want this man here to take the interrupt. So you basically get Lily May to smack him in the face. Then after that, you need him to come back and deal a bit of damage. So instead of him, we can't do that. Let me try again. I got a different idea. Did not work. Unfortunately, team, it no work the Hutter. So, Mr. Channel, you probably, sir, my diagnosis is, you need to sin this. Apologies. There you go. Hello, currently watching the stream, stuck on both sides. I will give it a go, Mr. 2. Mr. 2, I will give it a go. Convert puzzle to crown burial. Imagine. Oh, it's Atraxia. So, we don't own Auna. Do we own Saida? We own Saida. Okay, that's a good start. But we don't own Auna. Okay. Have a little gander at what the teams are available on the battlefield. We own... We can give this a go. I completely have no clue as to the order. I love this. I'm like tossed into an AFK stage by the viewers, and it's like, how do we know where to go? We don't. We'll make it up. I think that they did to an extent, but I think they probably play casually. Is my read on this. One down, one to go. All right, you guys are typing. Sorry, I went really quiet because I got really focused. Oh my wordy. Mr. Governor, hail and well met adventurers. Stay a while and listen. Hello there, sir. How are you? Are you okay? How is everything in the land of the Governator? He hasn't reset Burial EX, so the hope is still there. Exactly. Exactly. Would anyone here in the chat happen to have an Auna available for Synergy? I do. Over here's order. Me. I'll do it. Unless you've already sent it to me and I've ignored you, which if I have, I very much apologize. Where are you? I'll send you one. Where is it? There you go. There you go. There you go. You needed a left-hand side as well. So let me have a little gander. We don't own Auna, just reminding myself. We do own... Do we own Belren? Do we own Belren? Anybody see a Belren? Belren. We don't own Belren. Okay. No Belren. So our only option is this AFK stage. And is it one copy coolerable? Coolerable? It is. Alright, we'll give it a go. Let's have a little look. I once created this insane, relentless... Cav going on about his burial. All good, DreamGov. Just pushing some AFK stages. You know, very nice, very nice. Very, very nice. I'm glad that you are enjoying yourself this very fine evening. I'm moving through these stages a lot better now, Dreamer. You're very welcome, Serena. If you are ever stuck, all you have to do is ask. Is Auna usable at S or does it need S+? You can get use out of Auna at Supreme. Her Supreme Plus is very good, by the way. Like, genuinely, her Supreme Plus is very good. But her Supreme is still completely usable. You need to have her, however, at plus 15. So that's the piece that you do need. Mr. Nude. Love the Gala Heart. I did. I do love it too. If anybody needs Sin, there you go. If anybody ever needs any Sin heroes, if you need like a hero and you're not getting a response from someone, you're more than welcome to ask in my chat. You can use my chat as an envoy to asking. And I didn't press my buttons quick enough. Alright. We'll let it auto. See where it goes. Hello, I'm clicking my buttons. Team, what are we up to? Oh dear. Oh dear again. Okay. I'm guessing we just need to be super fast then. Maybe we do let her die. I'm guessing that was the incorrect answer to the equation. Should we have a watch? So we have... Just I'm looking, we have... Okay. Let's have a watch. Where do we go first? We go back, self. Back, self, die. Back. Alright. Let us try again for Mr. Number 2. Numero 2. So it was front, back, self, die. Boop. Boop. Saida dying there is really bad. I'm wondering why Saida's dying so badly. She seems pretty fragile. Celise is still alive, which is crazy, by the way. We're 900. This might be a... what works for one doesn't work for another. Because I can't delay it. So maybe I have to start at the back, but I don't want to start at the back. I don't wanna. Yeah, we can't have Mahira die. How big is our Mahira? She's fine. Like, we want to go here. But she just dies. Alright, we'll give it a few more. A few more. No. It seems like that will be doable, but not right now. I would recommend if you are Mr. 2, if you have your synergy, I would put your synergy on the left-hand side today, if you want to continue to progress on left. And I'm more than happy to give you my Saida or my Mahira or whatever you want. Oh, cough. We can help cough. Waiting for the roller coaster of Contus, OP, nerf, buff, and puzzled to make multiple videos. Well, Mesh, what we're going to do, I will probably make a video of her, like, initial stuff, like as in AFK stages, what she's excelling at, what she's not excelling at. And then I think what I might do is I might just do a live stream on Saturday and let you guys kind of come in, ask questions, see her as we go through some Apex stages on the Pioneer server. Yeah, I think that's where I plan to do content for her. Right now, I am making some art of Valka in a wedding dress for that guy that really wants it. Fair. That's really cool. Still in the sketching process. Hopefully the final project is good. I'm guessing the final project is going to be amazing, Serena. Dreamer, show the pictures I sent you on Discord right now. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Thank you for the try. I will send it tomorrow. No worries. I'm glad that I was able to do one of your two sides. I managed to get the right-hand side. But the left-hand side, I'm not quite sure. Basically, what seemingly has happened is, as is common, the AFK stage buff has a weird interaction with how Saida can or cannot live. And I'm guessing that's what's caused there. So this is what Kaf wanted to show you. Cav wanted to show you his burial madness. Look at the absurdity of this. This is yeah, this is all of his. What are they called? Are they called reflections? I've forgotten what Burial's thing is called. Like how stupid this is. He did get rank 1. He's not lying, by the way. Look at this. Look at that. I thought my chest was about to happen. Ah, I'm feeling lucky. Are we gonna win? Are we gonna win? We're not winning. My phone would melt. We won. We got the W! It was a really hard-earned win. I'd like to really just thank everybody for sticking with me. I really tried my hardest. Okay. How did this guy not even... This guy didn't even participate. Alright. Let's have a gilligander. Who is atting me in the Fala Discord? Hands up. Let's have a look. I am intrigued. If I keep scrolling, am I going to find the culprit? I could just go on my phone. Yes! This is literally 100. Yes! Slowby. Imagine. It's so pog. Slowby was doing the picture of the walker skin. Alright. Covey. Let's have a look. 218 and 422. Felt the dream aura and decided not to participate. Don't want to be associated with this loser. is what you mean there. All right, do we own Saida? We own Saida. Do we own Auna? Do we own Auna? Am I blind? Not sure. No, we don't. All right, so no Auna, but we do own Saida. So we can go this. We can go this. This, and this. Do we own the fridge? We own the fridge. Let's give it a go. Once again, I got no idea where I'm supposed to start. So we'll do the logical thing and go here first. Picture me, I am a silhouette. Alright, we need to go Muriel first. Or Marilee, sorry. I'll get the name right, you nerd. You can't tell me that you can't get the character's name right. Yeah, I saw Auna eventually. We theoretically don't own Auna. We do, but we don't. We probably have to go Igor, but then we also have to probably go on to Saida with Hugin so that we can get to the Iron in time. Nope, we're just dead. And we're gonna get scrabbled. Pop. Alright. So maybe Igor is not the right one for the next. 1, 2. We will this time go here. And we will still do self instead. She can bounce. No, we lost. Okay. So we remove Cooley from the equation. Nope, we were too slow. Okie dokie. Iron. Self. Nope. could watch the replay, team, but it's cheating. We'll only watch the replay when we really can't figure it out. Alright. We did it. We're all good. Ugh. Die, Igor! Thank you. Alright. There we go. What do you guys think of the new Ray album, if you've heard it? I've not heard it yet. So far from Winter... My favorite musical thing recently has been the new Harry Styles album. That has been my jam. Oh my god, it's the AFK stage that we literally just did for someone else. This was a cool one. We can try doing this one too. It was here. Let's see if it's exactly the same. And we run it back. And then it was frame. Wow, both of them went off. Okay, we have more damage. We have way more damage than the other team. Oh dear. Means that we mistakenly let that auto and still works out. It's fine. Means we need to be a bit more conscious. Going here, then going here. Yeah. Okay, he's in his... What? Team? Team? This man is bound and he just ran forwards. I know why, but I don't like it. I'm thinking about hosting a 3-man tournament with the prize of the winner, the rule of the tournament, no cars higher than Paragon 1. It's a pretty good thing to run on a Pioneer server, Caf. But obviously you need to find people that have access. What's your favorite song from his album? I'll give it a listen later. I like Season 2 Weight Loss. I think that's probably my favorite song on that album. I think. But I very much like Harry Styles' music, and his album is just generally pretty good. Why on Pioneer? Because everything is equal on Pioneer. So it's kind of like down to this whole... It's proper like even playing field. You can do like picks and bans and stuff. I want to pick... Oh, okay. Oh, this was so much easier on a lesser power account. That is crazy to say. Your account's too good. Yeah. Most people have meta characters, P2+, but PZ set up a tournament and ban pick for Pioneer. I think it would be cool. I think it would be really cool. Like a pick and ban Pioneer style server. Like tournament. From what you've seen, do you think Contest is going to be viable at 1 copy? Absolutely not. I think Contest is going to need the full shebang. Unfortunately, team. We really want the crossover there. That's what I was waiting for. I think that she's going to need the full investment, team. I'm really sorry to report. If what I have seen is true and it's not some weird April Fool's, she's going to need it all. We have way too much damage. Maybe we can just cheese it. Let's see. The answer is no. Okay. We just have to let the first Mahira go, in that case, to save the Brutus, potentially. Let's try that. Horrible news for me. Carl says Supreme or bust, for sure. Contus may be a M plus Rainier situation. Like I said, basically, if what I have seen is true, and once again, I don't know the validity of it, because it's April Fool's, she looks very, very good. But you don't have to wait long, because guess what, team? You will have all of your answers tomorrow, because tomorrow is the day that we will get Pioneer. She's definitely a confusing hero. So it's self. Go. 66. All right. Who was I doing this for? I was doing it for Koofy. Oh, you were stuck on left too? My bad. I'll stop dossing around on right and help out on left in a minute. My bad. Let's see if we can't figure this one out now. We've had a little watchy watch. Oh. Cock-a-doodle-doo. The cow says moo. It seems like we died. Okay, we'll try left. We'll try left-hand side. And I would like to read some of your things about what you think Contus is going to be like. Let's have a look. Oh my god, it's this stage. We were just cursed on this stage for the other player. Everybody's stuck here. All right, we'll try it. We'll try it for Koofy instead. Let me have a little look. Horrible news for me. Good to know Arky keeping my scam gazers. Her skill review made me glad that I pulled Gunner. Really fright. Consus is probably a crown for me. 1,300 orbs. Matthew, you absolute Chad. First impressions aren't great. Honestly, I think my first impressions of her are really good. I hope Contus is going to be a pure AFK stage pusher or some PvP unit so I can focus on Aliceth. Interesting. I think that she'll be PvP and she'll be niche use in AFK stages. And if she has the rumored damage loss stuff in her kit, we might see her in Dream Realm. That's my assumptions. My assumptions. I think I need to manual like a tiny bit here. But yes, you're not wrong, Kath. I think I needed just to manual onto the mad creature a little bit more. But by the by, we can go again if we don't pass. It's going to be very close. No, it's not because of the cage. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a little looky. Shelby with the absolute dunk. Hello, all by the way. Pretty sure Contus will be Dream Realm meta. Hello, all by the way. Hi, Shelbs. How you doing? She'll probably be Endless Menace. Matt will probably drop $1,000 or so to get her to P3. Matt is going to crown that bookworm. Even pre-Endless. I think... yeah. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. We don't have to wait long, team. We don't have to wait long. In less than 24 hours, she will be on the Pioneer server for us all to poke and prod and test and see what she's made out of. Well, this is an issue. We're just going again. Seeing her doesn't mean I need her. Seeing her doesn't mean she's better. It was definitely very close then. Her EX weapon looks good, but I'm really not sure about the rest. Looking forward to some Pioneer stuff. One of the most interesting things will be if you... what's the word? If you... I don't know why I just cancelled Saida's thing. If you have one of your heroes silenced, can you unsilence them with her ult? Will be one of the first things that a lot of people will want to test. That'll be interesting to find out. Alright, I don't like the delay. I don't like the delay Saida play. It don't work. I also don't like the man comes across our wall. No. I think I need to auto the second, sorry, manual the second one. We can go here though. Oh, we're focusing. Oh, we can just auto from here, I think. Maybe we can get away with it. I want a drink. Let me take a drink. Nice. There we go. Coffeege. Hey presto. There you go. You are free. Norley, hello. How are you doing? You're good? I saw your stages here. Let's have a look at Norley's. Oh, it's Faramore. Ladies and gentlemen, my bad luck charm himself, Mr. Faramore. I hate these AFK stages with a passion. I didn't do what I wanted to do with my hair up. Ah! Now we can do it. Like I said before, if anybody does want any help with AFK stages, I can't promise anything. I'm just doing like chill proxies, and if you need a hand, you can send me the what's the word? The request in game, and I will happily take a look. I can't promise anything, but I will always happily take a look. I think I did it a bit too early. We're okay. I did it again. All right. Silver made them a little bit less manual. I'm still not sold on Sylvan, by the way. I just not a fan. I know that he's good. I'm not denying that he's good. If anybody wants my UID, all you have to do is that in the chat, and you can get my UID. Alright, there you go, Norley. You are unstuck on both sides, my friend. Unstuck. Let's go get another chest. Assist. Somebody wanted synergy. There you go. Alright. So everybody's getting in on it. Go on, Zolda. Oh, Zolda did the hashtag. Because I always do the hashtag. I always say hashtag everybody. Everybody's in on the meme. Shelby, if you're here, how did you find the finale to Phase 2? Was it fun to experience? I didn't obviously get to experience it, but curious whether it was enjoyable or not. It's funny how Faramore is completely useless, and then all of a sudden he's somehow the only option. Yeah, he's very good, Stygian, when he is very good. Yeah. Oh yeah, Dreamer, can you have a look at all my Season 7 stages? I'm on it, Matt. Let me just connect to the mainframe. I know you're there already. You're an absolute beast, so... Is there a special trick to how to easily manual/delay iron ore at the start of the battle? Yes. So, obviously the first thing that you need to do is turn off the manual... turn on the manual controls. So turn off the automated controls. So if we go into... what is it? If we go into here, and we look at one of these stages again... do we have an iron option? We do. Alright. So, the controls that you just saw there are basically preventing you from being able to utilize iron at the start. So when you can use iron at the start, there's a few ways that you can go about trying to figure out when to iron. You can effectively do trial and error. You can watch the replay that someone else has already done. If you're going to watch the replay, what you want to do is you want to try and find something visual to attach yourself to. So for example, we'll run through it again. For example, when you're walking up, Iron can like do an auto. He can put a bubble up. He can do so many different things as part of his animation. You can just watch him. And what you can do then is you can try and figure it out. If you can't do it visually, or let's say there isn't something to visually attach yourself to because there's not a stage record of it, if there is a Mihira in the team, you want to let Mihira's thing go off first. So they kind of group up a little bit, but you want to do it before Theodore knocks them down. So Theodore will always knock them down, so they want to be grouped before the knockdown. So you want to go like around here, so it's 88 tends to be the magic number, and he'll knock them down then, at roughly around 87. Whether you do them on this tile or this tile is very independent of the AFK stage. Yeah. Can we do it a little bit early? Still fine, but yeah. If you do it a little bit too early, what can happen is they can get separated. Actually, that's a good way of just explaining the separation. So for example, we did it at 89 then. So this time if we do it a little bit later, do they get separated is the answer. We'll be able to find out. They do still. So it's just the behavior of this AFK stage where they do. So what you want to do then is you want to try and get to your Iron ult very quickly. Bring him in. We'll have the water thing go off. And then you just sit on him. You don't have to use him, you just wait for a rainy day. Pretty easy. Alright. Ba-ba-ba. Phase 2 is the worst phase of all. Not sure I agree, but I didn't get to experience it in the same way that you did, so yeah, that's fair. Usually Iron after Mihira control it finishes, and if no, win for... Yeah, there you go. I think the most criminal thing I had for 20 Iron Mihira Sylvan teams was 77 manual Mihira, then auto 87 Mihira. Yeah, okay. But yes, there's a lot of different ways that you can do it. Oh my god, are we going to win? Are we going to win again? Is this going to be the 3-peat? Are we going to win again? Are we going to do it? Oh, we did it. We did it. We're 3 in a row. We're 3 in a row. Well, I need to put one in the guild chat. I don't think I put one in the guild chat today. You're very welcome. I love talking about this stuff. You're very welcome. Dot. Should we have a gander? Do we own Auna? Have we come across a player that owns Auna? We own Auna. We don't own Saida. Alright. I'm in shambles. I'm in an absolute shambles. That might be an option. This definitely will be an option. I'm not sure it will, actually. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Thank you, Norley. I've won quite a few in the last couple of days. I think it's because nobody's playing the event anymore. Ah! We appear to have died. I'm guessing this is going to be a very tedious juggling of when to do certain things. I'm wondering if it's going to be as simple as... No. No, it's not. So maybe we have to delay the first siren. No. Wow. Wow. Alright. This is not fun. Not fun. Not chill, Proxy. Not fun. Left easier. I guess this is the no Saida gang. How's left easy? Surely this is easy. They're all going to be like, wait, we'll come back to this. I am not doing, I don't want to do, can you try my both? I can try. 565. 565 was an interesting AFK stage. What do we own? We own Saida, we own Auna. Does this not work? Or do we not own... Team? Do we discover the jackpot? I got a win on a 38 because I was the only one there. Serena, I came second with an 8 the other day. $53 left to hand out. 53 left to hand out is actual craziness. I think this wolf is a bit lost. Man's lost. I can't wait for Said to blink up here. I knew that would happen. That's so funny. I was just interested to see if the auto would work. It's not going to, because we haven't got enough damage to break through the earth. But we can try again. I'll have a look at midnight. We have Said and non-havers are the real victims of the world. It's diluted the impact of... It has, which is nice. I mean, I think first clear rewards are just terrible. I'm not gonna lie. But that's just my take. I know other people that think they're amazing and that they're God's gift to sliced bread. Just not for me. Can we just perma be here? I've got no idea if we can though. Let's have a look. No, we need Hugin. Alright. We need Hugin. We need Hugin. Let's try a different setup. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm putting my glasses back on. Hold on. I haven't got my glasses on, and I'm there like I can see the shape of the guy. Is he there? I think what you have to do maybe is just wait. For the Saida to whisper a little bit more, is my guess. But we'll find out in a second. How on earth is this man here not in the Saida thorns? Sir? Once again, I need to put my glasses on. Alright, we did it. One down. I think they should be cosmetic too, but I'll do anything for... Yes, I would like more cosmetics attached to prestige in this game. I think it would be nicer. But that's just me. That's just me. A Viperian stage. How pleasant. Nah. There's an auto... Oh, it's because of the range defense. Is there a 1 copy? There is. So there's 1, 2... There's 2 versions of it. Both have gunner. We have gunner. Alright. I'm curious if I have to go Leica first. I genuinely have no clue about the order. Absolutely none. None. I'm going for speed. I am guessing. My Saida. She's stranded on an island by herself. Yeah, that's not good. I don't think we're going to have enough time to deal the damage that we need to deal, team. Let's give it a go. Granny's staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. DC8. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Alright. We did it, Mesh. We did it. I think that they should... Yeah, okay. You probably think that the Winnie the Pooh meme without your... Yeah, I probably do look like that. Alright. So, team, Phase 3 is upon us. What are you most looking forward to? Is it Contus? Is it the new story mission? What you vibing at the moment? Where are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to? Guessing I need to go on to Valen. I think I had it right. I think it's just like a Valen. I don't remember it, but I'm guessing that's right. Oh yeah, I forgot collab. Are you looking forward to the collab? I do this. No. I do this. Negatory. Should we have a gander? Then what can you do? Let's have a look. It's like a... itself. Yep. Okay. I'm watching. Peek him. We did that. Our hero died. His didn't. Sir, your Saida is suffering from something called deathitis. And I'm not sure how to prescribe something to get around it. We can try really slow ults. And I can really mess up my key pressing and press too early. So I don't help the cause. The energy gain is wacky. Huh. Energy gain. Alright. Maybe it truly was just about not being a bad player. It was about just playing the game. Who would have known? Alright. We can just put her onto auto. We should have the damage at this point. Let's have a look. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. That's sick. Okay, back to you guys. Story, Crown for Aaron. Pushing stages till I quit the game. Mesh. I'm looking forward to Gala being in the season store so I can finally unlock Paragon 4. That'd be pretty cool. Oh my god, we're not going to have the damage team. Did we do it? We did it. There you go. Ta-da! You're welcome. Both sides done. We haven't got another chest to go visit. Alright. What was I going to say? Quickly. I've forgotten. It was in the back of my mind. It doesn't matter. Looking forward to Wand Wars, the Grimoire cosmetics, so I can match with Isabella. That'd be cool. That is actually quite cool. I redid my homestead, by the way, team. Got some little, like, secret, hideaways. You're very welcome, sir. I'm glad that I could help you. Let's catch up with chat for a minute. Hey, chat. Check your friend requests. Oh, in a second. New units, story if voiced. They really need to update the DR store. Almost nothing left to purchase. I think they really need to, like, not overhaul, but they need to update the Emporium itself. The Emporium feels very old and tired. I don't know about everybody else. I think it's in need of some TLC. It's in need of some love. Also looking forward to the clan reputation. Seems we're repairing Zoria's standing with the school. That'd be cool. That is actually quite cool. Have you any tutorial on how to manually pressing units like you have done in a faster and really faster than clicking the mouse by, or am I just stupid? So are you playing on... I haven't actually. This is a really good way of potentially making a Stages 101 episode out of this. If you're playing on PC, you don't have to mouse press your keys. You can use the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on your keyboard to correlate with your heroes. So let's say Iron is in position 4. You can press the key 4 and it will use Iron. It will select Iron. So, and then you can just like have your mouse effectively where you want it to be. So as you were seeing with like Hugin, I had my mouse hovering over him and I was pressing the first key because he was in position 1 to cast his ultimate. So that was kind of where it is. DR store is the same as when I quit in season... Yeah, you're not wrong, by the way. Yeah, it is channel. For example, for Dream Realm, I've been buying the 25 bricks. Oh, Aoife. Hey, Aoife. How you doing? You all good? Why is it the first time I hear about this being a thing? I know tricks for AFKs, but I don't know what you was doing. So, yeah, basically... Oh, well, I've broken... There we go, I've not broken it. So basically, we can do it now. And I'll create a... I'll create a Stages 101 video on it, but I'll show it to you now. Does that work on phone too? Sadly not. Because it's a... where is it? Let's do a Norley stage quickly. Okay, so... for example, Mihira is on 3. Okay, so Mihira, as you can see here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can press... My mouse is over here. As you can see my cursor, I can press 3 on the keyboard. And it allows me to now do what I want to. And then I can press 3 again just to have it, like, auto. So what that means is if there's a hero that I want to have, like, a frame-perfect ultimate on, I can press 3 and then I can place it with my mouse. So I can do it very quickly. So with heroes like Hugin, Saida, Iron, that's a way to improve your manualing. But it's PC. Like, you have to have a keyboard to be able to do this kind of thing. It's that simple. Crazy. The only downside, if you ever borrow a 6th hero, so if you synergy, the key binding 6 does not correlate with the 6th hero. You have to click your 6th hero. So if I was to have, like, double gunner, and the other gunner I wanted to manual, I have to click him. That's the only thing to call out. I'm also buying Faye, almost P4, just not wasn't. Yeah. Big up the Faye P4. That's kind of nice. Arena Store needs an update too. No heroes that are majority. Yeah, you're right. I'm 1 copy of Cecia away from Paragon 2 Cecia. I'm all aboard the Cecia S++ hype train. I want her to be good again. I guess I need to finish putting my desktop together. You do. It makes... So the other thing that you can do... this is a little harder to show you. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to, but we can try and find a way. Let me try and find a way to show you this. Right, what's the easiest way to show you this? Aelren.
This won't take long.
Okay. So occasionally what will happen is like your Aelren will ascend, okay? Like there'll be an ultimate that will go off while you have the potential to ult something else. So as you know, you'll occasionally get that screen. You can cancel on PC the animation by like pressing the key press. So you saw how I just cancelled his animation of like that close-up of his eyes by pressing 2 on the keyboard. By utilizing Mihira, I was able to cancel Aelren. So we can try that again just to show you once again what I mean by this, except that it's bloody put Faramore back in the slot. Hold on. Here you go. So some of the heroes in this game, like Saida is another one, they'll have animations that you can't override. Sorry, that you can override, but you can't like... You can't get to disappear in the settings. Like they have to come up like that. But I can cancel it by pressing the keybind. Like, I wouldn't be able to click the key because it's not there, but I can press 2 and it will cancel the animation. So that gives you more ability to do frame perfect stuff, or near enough frame perfect stuff. So I hope that helps too. Okay. Okay, I guess I need to... So what was possible last season when we needed to do the... Yes, that is exactly Zolder. So there are some things that you need to, like, cancel and do, and yeah. P2 Cecia? I'm right there, Jeremy. It's my jam. I think it's going to be Paragon 2. Let's have a look. Should we have a gander? I've got her skin. Here she is. Yeah, it'll be Paragon 2. Look at that. 5 out of 6.
And what do you offer?
Oh, hi, Kitty. I missed your message, by the way. How are you doing? You good? It's nice to see you. How, what's the word? How have you been? If you need any help, Kitty, you're more than welcome to send me your proxy. We're doing some proxy stuff, and even on the days where I've not been obviously streaming, I've been helping out a bunch of people. So just send me your proxy, Kitty. Carl, we'll do 1 or 2 for Carl. We said that we would do some for midnight. There's midnight. Should we see how many people have quit? It's not as many as I thought it would be. These 2 definitely have, unfortunately. I think Shady's just taking some time. But Zero definitely did. And Faker definitely did. Rip. Alright. I don't know if I have proxy up. Alright. Midnight. You don't have your proxy up. Gimme yo proxy. Thanks, I'm really dying this season. No worry, Kitty. You know how to send me the, like, you just what's the word? If you find me on your what's the word? On your stuff, or I think I saw Shady I think I saw Shady pushing too. But yeah, Kitty, just send it my way. Is there a keybind to switch to fill manual to keep Iron from autoing if you forget? Is there a switch to... Huh? My dyslexic brain is like, huh? Is there a keybind to... So basically, the way to turn... Yeah, I realized. My brain was replacing some of the words. To switch full manual to keep Iron from auto... Yes. So basically, Aoife, what you can do is do you have the setting where they have all individual cogs on, Eva? So when I say individual cogs, when we go into an AFK stage, you'll see that they all have their own cog. So what you can do is you can turn off the iron cog, and it will give you full manual control over the hero. Although he's dead right now. But yeah, so that would give you full manual control over him. And then that would mean that you don't have him throwing the enemy into the corner. But there's no way to, like... I don't think there's a keybind to turn off the cog. Like, you have to click the cog, from what I recall, at least. Welcome back. Thank you very much. It's good to be back. It's nice to be back. I hope everybody has enjoyed my last few videos that I've put out since I've come back. Yeah. I enjoyed the Homestead one that I made, very much so. It was very therapeutic for me to get out. I was sat in a hotel room somewhere thinking this video is going to go down an absolute poop. Like, no one's going to enjoy it, but people seemingly liked it. So, should be up now. All right, let's have a look. Oh my word! We've hit the mother load. We don't own Gunner. Do we own Saida? We don't own... We do own Saida. Oh my wordy. Look at these demonic... Do we own any of these heroes? Who's this? Oh, we can do Epic Battle Ren, surely. I don't need to full auto. Let's have a look. Oh. Ouch. Oh yeah, I think you're right, Jeremy, by the way. When I put out the when I put out the video on Saida, I was like, so many people are going to be on my side with this. I had so few people. Oh, not so few. I had quite a few people on my side. But then the Homestead video, people were really, really like, yeah, I agree. It was really nice to see. It was very good to see. And you're very welcome, Kitty. Anytime. But if I want to stop Iron's first ult, you can't turn his cog off at the beginning of the match. Yes, you're right, Cap. You are very right. You have to restart everything and turn off the big cog, which is this one here, underneath your speech bubble. But hopefully in the future that's changed. Hint, hint, developer. But yeah. I missed a Homestead video. No, the video that we're talking about, I think you watched. It's the one where I was talking about how it was basically the one with the house analogy, where nothing really adds up. That one. Oh my word, we can get away with doing this. I'm talking about the cog that takes all of them to full manual before... Yeah, your answer... Yeah, the answer, unfortunately, Aoife, is no. There's nothing... I wish there was, and there's not even really that much remembering that goes on in this game, unfortunately. Thought you missed a redesign. You did miss a redesign, but I didn't make a video of it, right? If you come visit my home, I have redone half of my home. The other half is pending. And we're going to get a new... what's the word? We're going to get a new area soon. I don't know why I'm so weird by saying that. We're going to get a new area soon. We're going to get a new expansion area in Homestead in 1.6.3. Team, if you watched the... Yeah, new land plot. So basically, like, you know how we got the top layer this time? We're going to get, like, another layer. I don't know where, though. We are not, unfortunately, getting any Divine Shard levels, apparently. In the what's the word? The patch notes, there was no Divine Shard layer. Divine Shard, what's the word? Levels, unfortunately. I'm very sad about it. The one thing that is, by the way, none of you, well, not none of you, some of you would have seen this. If you've watched the YouTube trailer for 1.6.3, there are 2 events that are in the rewards section that were not talked about in the trailer itself. So just in case you aren't aware, there will be a new Starry Tales. So that event that we had very temporarily for Atalia or Athalia. You know how we got given some free temporal essence for her? They're doing the same thing, but for Aurora. So you're going to get 10 free temporal essence for Aurora by just reading through a nice Starry Tale story quest. So that'll be something to keep an eye out for. And then in addition, there is an event called Starry Ballad that wasn't talked about in the trailer video, and there are some cosmetics attached to that you will be able to obtain, but there's no real information as to how the event will happen or when it will occur, so I can't give you anything more than that. But there you go. I now have 25 useless for the chopstick. Yeah. That would be nice to get more room. Exactly, Norley. Me too. I'm thinking the exact same thing. Gives us a bit more room in our homestead. Wish it was voiced. Well, there's nothing stopping you, young man or woman, voicing it yourself. Like, in the shower, for example, you could play both sides of the story. Like, I'm sure Aurora's will be like, "Oh, I'm so tired, I don't want to get up today." And then it'll be somebody being like, "Come on, Aurora, get out of bed." No! And that's how she became the Celestial of Dreams. End of story. Here's your temporal essences. Like, kind of thing. We could do that. Hopefully this Starry Tale is better than the Atalia one. Yeah, yeah. I wish they were voiced, not gonna lie. I think Zato is onto something there. But it's a very, like, small thing to make voiced. You can just rock this team for a bit. It should be alright. I'm sure Tassie will be in Aurora Tales. It would make sense, wouldn't it, Mesh? But don't worry, somehow, like, Hodgkin is going to turn up. It's like, oh, let's learn a little bit more about Aurora. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Hodgkin. I hope we get an argument. Yeah. I'm the better sleeper. No, I'm the better sleeper. I put people to sleep. No, I do. My nightmare, having to use Hodgkin. Oh, team. I've been playing Honor Duel. I played Honor Duel at the end of last week, and I played it for the weekly, and I played it once, and I went 9 wins and 1 loss, and I was like, am I in love with Honor Duel again? And I did another one, and I got to 8 wins, and I got my 3 losses. Like, Honor Duel was quite fun at the moment, but I reckon if I lost, I would be like, this is shit. I reckon if I tanked out really early, I think I'd be, oh, this crap. I got a really interesting artifact choice though. I picked random because that's what I always do, and I got the artifact that is you have to have. Sorry, it's if you have 3 of the same class, they get like way bigger. And when it got to like the 5th one, it was a case of if you had all 5 at the beginning of the match, they dealt like 100% of their attack to the enemy team. Like, it was crazy. So I had this I didn't ever get 5, but I had 3 support, 2 warrior, and I had Celise, Talia. I can't remember who the other warrior was. I had Celise, Talia, another warrior, Valara, and then... Was it Rowan? No, it wasn't Rowan. Who was it? It was like another support. But it was very good. It was a lot of fun. Like, I genuinely... That was... Yeah, that was cool. Did not mind that at all. I did not have Gala once. Honor Duel these patches. If you don't have Talia, you lose. Talia did seem very dumb. Talia did seem very dumb. I was like 2v5 and I had a Talia that was like legendary against a mythic team, and I was like, I've lost this, and I pressed skip and I won. And it was just Talia. She is very, very good. Correction, enemy Talia. Enemy Talia never dies. Enemy Talia in an AFK stage scenario, Eve, is absolutely horrendous. If anybody remembers 151 in, it was the normal side. It was on this side, on Season AFK stage, Apex stage 151 in Phase 1 of this season. Talia was an absolute criminal. We found the one on a dual enjoyer. Usually lucky to get 1 or 2 wins before my 3 mandatory losses. That's fair. I'm hoping that we get like a reinvented on a duel, Arcane Labyrinth, Battle Drills, these sorts of things with Season 7. I very much doubt we will, but we'll see. Sorry Tales is still there as permanent? It is. Yeah, you're right. We're going to get the Aurora Starry Tail Slowbee. And by the way, your Walker skin was so good. Imagination of what I was saying. Wasn't that the first stage we used Atalia? No, we used Atalia before then on a Mimic Route stage. That was Atalia Synergy, but you could do without... basically, you could do it without Atalia. There was a 5-man that was just capable of doing it. But you had to do 2... Like, yeah, on day 1, you had to do 2 frame-perfect actions. And the minimum Solis investment that could do it was Paragon 2 plus 25. Or plus 20, I can't remember. It was one of those two. It was crazy. If we have plus 15 Aurora, we basically get nothing then. Actually, no. So if you have plus 15 Aurora, you will be able to change those 10 Temporal Essences into just normal Temporal Essences. So if you ever have an overflow of Temporal Essence and you have a hero that has more than it, there are some rules to this, but just using Aurora as an example here, you will be able to go into the Aurora screen, and it's a shame that I haven't kept some, because normally I keep 1 or 2, but you'll be able to go into the Aurora screen. I'll just use any hero as an example, and up here, sorry, you'll click into your weapon, and then up here there will be something called an Essence Swap, and you click on that, and it will help you. Basically, it will say you can refund yourself those 10 essences. So if you've already invested into Aurora, you're simply going to get given 10 Temporal Essences for completely free in the new Starry Tail. I would, Caf, but I bought them today. And I don't have Corrin built, as you can see here. So I have already refunded some heroes today. Alright, so we've done 16 plus, so we've done 23, 21, 22, 67. Quick math. 69. We could try some of those again. Didn't do any there. 71, 72. None. 75. Alright. So I'm 75. 1,000. Guess I'm late. David, you're not that late, mate. How you doing? How many Apex stages are there? It's 666 on the left-hand side. And then 15 on... sorry. I read 15 in the chat and my dyslexic brain said, say the word 15. Say the word 15. Yeah, Fright's got it. It's 666 on the left-hand side and 334. Yes, it's a grand total of 3,800 Apex stages per season and 3,000 normal for a total of 6,800 AFK stages. And you'll be able to see that because the max reward is no longer 6,800, it's 6,500. Okay. Don't know when that changed. Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm just wrong. My math is wrong. It's 6,500. Because it's 900, 900, 900. It's 20. It's 6,500. Yeah, okay. I'm just wrong. My math's wrong. Ignore me. Ignore me. This is the max. It's 6,500. It's 2,700 normal stages, and it's 3,800 Apex stages. There you go. Okay. My friendo. What do we got? Let me try it. Let's have a look. We're waiting for man to go yellow. Man's gone yellow. Alright. Delay. Delay. There we go. Now we just have to sit and babysit. Well, I didn't like that spread. I really don't want to do anything, but we will. Rope. We messed up. We messed up. Alright. Okay. It's 10 temporal essences from Starry Tales, unfortunately. To the lady or gentleman, to Midnight, who said 15. I think it's 10, unfortunately. I wish it was 15. We're doing my timer. Screw Matt's. Matt, Mr. 77. I'm Mr. 74. I don't think it's going to make a difference. I think I'm just going to be bad at this AFK stage anyway. I hate Iron Faramore stages with a passion. With an absolute passion. They can just... Oh... It's like, oh yeah, I'll just really get them organized. Like, no. No. Oh yeah, just get them organized. No. And then we come in here. We're just gonna let it auto. You farm them in the Emporium? Exactly. It's really easy to farm them in the Emporium. Thank you for all the love hearts, by the way. I see you. I see you. I see you. There you go. Now we can turn off. Wait for the next manual. See, we can just go here because she's not going to do it. Come on, Faramasi. Never in doubt. All right. I hate these AFK stages. I genuinely... Faramore, Sylvan, and Iron should just be banned. I'm messaging support right now. You can't see it. I am messaging support on my phone. Dear support, please consider banning the use of Sylvan and Iron at the same time. If you would like to also include Faramore in this, be my guest. There you go. Sent. They're gonna read that and be like, what? They're gonna be like, what? What's this guy chatting about? %90 of my stages? Yeah, I know. I hate it. Somebody get this man out of my meta. Be gone, light bearer boy. Get out of here. There are a couple of Faramore Sylvan stages where we use the Resonator artifact. Mate, Resonator is so painful. My Kavra is +8. Proxy and my... Yeah, I know, Midnight. I like doing... So there's 3... They're going to block you. I think they already have. There are 3 players. You're now a 4th player that I can add to my list of chill... What's the word? Chill stages. You love your ginger boy? I'm not a fan of your ginger boy. Look at this Pang boy. Pang, the absolute monster. I'm surprised by how much of an absolute demon Pang is as an AFK stage enemy. He's such a nuisance. I remember this stage. You have to manual them a hero. Hold on. I messed it up. It is very nice to have Norley. Pang's a good hero. I'm just not a fan of him. I am not Pang fan. Fan Pang? Fang Pang. Not a fan of Pang. Not my fan. Not my jam. Have a little look. Sir? How did he just... How did she get... Man, Sylvan. Sylvan's got one job. And he can't even do it. See? Awful. Baelren is the scariest AFK enemy? Nah, no way. No more. The worse a hero is for us, the more powerful they are as an enemy. Jeremy, you're onto something. It's payday today. I can get the Aurora skin if I buy the... You can. You definitely can. Are you... Which hero are you going to select from the box, though, Midnight? That's the real question. Do you have one in mind? Nowadays, most stages are auto. I think I created so many... Yeah. There are many a comfy auto. I saw a thing on Yapper. Is there any benefit to turning off Sylvan's ult? I have not done any research on Sylvan min-maxing. None. Zero. I don't like using the hero to the point where I also don't want to even consider thinking about how to min-max the man. I build Contus next season. Fair. See, look. Sylvan just decidedly threw the entire match for us because he said, "Do you know what, team? Don't worry, I've got this." Instead of continuing to use my ultimate on the 4 heroes that are currently on the floor, I'm going to throw them at Pang because I can't give a poo. Like, are you alright? How do you even manual him? Is there even a way to manual him? I might just be bad. There's a good chance I am just bad. Can we not fire at an enemy? Do we have to fire them at him and then he picks? Huh. Today I learned. Ladies and gentlemen, I just thought he was like a you pick. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. It's going to have to be Saida. It's a good pick. Good pick, Midnight. Quality choice. As someone with no Saida, that would leave me bricked. Unfortunately, it would. You are not wrong. You are not wrong, B. Oh, dear. What is going on in this AFK stage? What is actually happening? Can we just do the other side? Alright. I think it would be interesting if they create forked path talents for each faction where you either go melee or ranged. I think it could be a big shift in the variety of meta. I think that they should bring back tiles. And I think that they need to bring back dual AFK stages. There you go. 2 hot meta takes. Ha ha. Hacha. We need Titan Reaver AFK stages. Every solid number, so every 100, every 200, every 300, every 00, we need a dual AFK stage to overcome. I think that's, yeah. I think that would be a good addition. I picked either Saida or Auna for my CH chest. That's good. Those are both really good choices. I think Auna is so strong. I also think, and this was someone else's idea that I'm stealing, so if this was your idea, thank you very much. The resource that we get for the Phantomal, or the tiles, or whatever contraption or system that we do get, is capped, and you can't unlock more than a certain amount every day. So no matter how far you push, if you reach it, it doesn't unlock until the day of efficiency that it hits. I know that that's controversial, and I know that some people will absolutely hate that, because it's basically taking more of the rewards and capping them, because that's what they did with the XP. So if you, once again, if you're new to the game, or if you didn't push AFK stages in some previous seasons, in Season 4 as an example, and in bits of Season 5, you could push to your heart's content, and you would get your experience, and what it would do is it would cause this snowball effect. Like, the more you pushed, the more XP you got. And then they were like, we're just going to put it into the season manual. It's much better, it's much cleaner. I'm still not a fan of it, but the one thing that I would say is I think that if you're going to do that with experience, I think you need to also do it with the Phantomal or like tile or whatever faction essence that you're going to have in the game. And the reason I say that is I think that the Phantomal is too strong. So you either do it in one of two ways. You don't cap it, and you make the Phantomal slightly weaker in terms of the hero itself, but the abilities that it grants that us, our heroes, is better. Like, it gives us more stats. Or you bring back tiles, and tiles were kind of nice and well balanced. Where this absolutely horrendous take comes from, and once again, if you have only played with Phantomals, so let's say you've only played or only pushed in Season 5 and Season 6, you won't know of what I mean by faction tiles. But if you pushed in Season 4 and 3 with the faction tiles, and that's where I started, so I can't talk about 2 or 1, or pre-season. I could talk about pre-season, I guess, but I can't talk about 2 or 1. To me, we used to swap between our factions more so than ever when we had faction tiles. Like, we had the use of Lightbearer tiles, we had the use of Mauler tiles, Graveborn tiles, Celestial Hypogean tiles, like Wilder tiles. We genuinely had at one point in an AFK stage season, in a phase in Season 4, a use for every single type of tile. And that was cool, because it meant that resource, like, was good and interesting to get your hands on. It made decisions harder. You had to use your reset tickets accordingly and calculatively. And now you're just like, I'm all in on the Celestial Hypogean, and that's it. Like, that's not fun gameplay. Just level 1 and it's broken. Cool. Like, that's not fun. And then the players that don't have 3 Celestial Hypogeans that are absurd, like the non-Saida, the non-Aunahabas, are there like, well, I've got to level the wilder one. And I don't know. I maybe just a bad take, but I'm not a fan of just having one, what's the word? Like, one faction be like king. Especially when we came from like the tiles. Yes, before we had double stick. Yes. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Zan, you're right. Like, I genuinely remember, and I have videos showing this, of AFK stages where we used like Graveborn tiles, because it used to be that when Shamira got her first kill, she then got bigger and better thanks to the tile, and then she just snowballed, and it was really cool. And there were AFK stages where you just had this like Shamira death ball, and then you had the Mauler tiles for a certain thing, and then you had the Lightbearer tiles for a certain thing, and then you had the Wilder tiles for a certain thing. And in fact, the Celestial Hypogean tiles were never even that broken. They were just fine. Yeah. I think you shouldn't have to level them individually. I don't mind leveling them individually because it adds an element of like strategy. But when you have literally 32 Phantomal Reshapers, like, can we have a use for these potentially? Can we have some balancing to say, hey, maybe it's worthwhile, like, you have to switch from this guy to this guy or this girl to this guy or whatever to make use because it's, you know, it's more powerful and needed for this type of scenario. And we saw that in the tiles, but we never have seen that in Phantomals. We saw it a bit with Lightbearer, Wilder, and Celestial Hypogean in Season 5, but it wasn't a huge amount. I think tiles were better. I liked tiles more. I don't hate Phantomals, by the way. I don't hate Phantomals. Phantomals are cool. I just don't think I'm in love with them compared to the tiles. Yeah, Mesh, you're right. One of the funny things that made me quit playing my 5 accounts I had, like, one of the things, Dreamer, I sent you a Discord DM. You were my DMs for it. You slid into my DMs. You preferred last season's? Yeah, me too. I am not going to lie to you. Yeah. I knew about this. Yeah. It's the way that you have to order them, and then it effectively means that you have to synergy a certain hero, and it kind of bricks you in some scenarios, dude. Yeah, I got you. Phantomals were cool, but now past their expiry date. Exactly, Kath. They were cool and fresh like cheese, and now they're stanky because they've gone off. Exactly right, it does. It messes up your sim plans. To be fair, if you don't have the meta CH, you don't always have to use the same, is my experience. Yeah, to be fair, I say this, in Phase 1, the standout Phantomal was actually the Lightbearer one. I remember the Morlatars were made them in... The Morlatars were so good. Like, there was that Baleren Morlatar team that used Coco Synergy for, like, the charms, and then you also had the Shakir comps. Like, there was actually, like, nuance. It was fun. Like, you Shakir'd your own Hugin to give him the haste debuff. Like, I don't know. I liked it. I'm a fan. All I'm going to say. I know you're talking about PvP, young man. But I'm just going to say, I'm a fan. Wait, you're pushing... I was. Yeah. Maulers need a lot of love. Mate, Maulers need more than love. Maulers need a makeover. They need everything that they can get. Maulers are painful. Ciao? Midnight, are you leaving? Midnight? I'm leaving too. I'm leaving very soon too. So thank you very much for stopping by, Midnight. Very much appreciated. Feel free to chill proxy my stage. I will. We'll be doing more chill proxy phase 2 stages. By the way, like streams like this. I like doing these sorts of streams with you guys because they're easy for me to just like do this, chat with you, catch everything up, hear what you have to say about the state of the game, the state of things. Lets me chat, because as soon as I get to a hard AFK stage, as you've seen, I zone out. My eyes glaze over, and suddenly I become a different person. And then when I try and do a mix of the two, it didn't work. You liked Invincible Lenya. Oh, you can chill a Proxy anytime. Thanks, Gnarly. Oh, team. Been going for over 2 hours. Wow, I didn't even realize. I think I did. I think I looked earlier. I need to eat. I need to eat some more food. I have not had enough food today. I will go make food soon. Team, is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Oh, it's Easter weekend coming up, guys. It's Easter weekend. We are closing on 3 hours. We are. I think we'll probably get not to 3 hours because I think we're about to run out of proxies. I'm pretty sure. I think we're like 15 away. Maybe we'll get there. Maybe we'll get there. Normally, we can do 100 proxies in 2 hours, but because we were doing some manuals and we weren't just doing pure dum-dum AFK stages, then we had to do some manualing. We need more hero that will synergize with Shakir plus Cordan and create a bruiser meta. Channel, I was talking about this. The other day. I think so too. I wish that there was a Faramore, Shakir, Cordan, and maybe Hepler comes into it, right? So you got Hepler with Faramore for the extra life. You've then got Shakir plus Cordan. Or you take out the Shakir, you keep Cordan, and then you have like Gala for repeated ults, or like a support for some assistance. And then you have like a fifth. There's like a Belren, or like an Auna, or like an Iron, or a Mahira type character for the crowd control. You probably need some crowd control in there. I wish that, yeah. Because I really like Cordan's ult. And I think that Cordan has a home in AFK stages alongside Faramore, but he's never ever gonna get a sniff if like he's never gonna get a sniff in if he doesn't like help himself out by doing other stuff. Alsa will be meta next season, trust. Zolda, if Alsa is meta next season, you can have my account and I am quitting. Okay, thank you. Nowadays, each faction has a variety of both ranged and melee. They do. Your idea is not bad, Cap, by the way. Definitely not bad. Holy. Why have I got 18 messages? Who wants to... Why have I got 18 messages? Jeez. Alright, need to check that soon. Alsa S+++ coming soon. Can you, everybody, can you not wait for the awakened units that will eventually arise? I'm still concerned that that's going to happen. Make Odie great again. AoE execute. That's all Odie needs. AoE execute. We will get 5 normal heroes plus Contus. Meta could change next phase. It could, Zan. You're not wrong. It could also just stay completely the fucking same. I think Contus... I think there will be some meta shifts in different game modes. I think Dream Realm will be the one that takes the most drastic changes, if what I've seen is true. And then followed by maybe 1 or 2 AFK stage heroes leaving and coming into the meta. No, not Awakened Heroes 2, then the Dragon King won't be too far behind. I think just from a story perspective, if you see where we're going and the text that's being used occasionally about how we need to, like, we're getting our memories back, and I'm pretty sure somebody used the word awakened once this phase. I've got a feeling that next phase we're going to pull that sword out of the stone, or someone is, and they're going to go, oh, another step towards being awakened, Merlin. And it's going to just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then we're going to get our memories back in Season 8. And suddenly when we do that, we're going to be awakened, and suddenly we're going to unlock a new power system, and yeah. I genuinely think that's going to happen, by the way. This is serious. I'm not chatting up the wazoo here. I do genuinely believe that this could be a very real thing. And Serena's right. There's big bad dragon. Well, I don't know. Is he big bad? Is he? I guess he is a big bad dragon, right? There's a big dragon flying around somewhere doing something. And I'm guessing he's gone off to create his own dragonkin, right? Oh, I love it when Lily May interrupts the hero while she's bound. Thank you so much, game. I'm so curious what the end goal of this is. The memory loss, what it all means. I genuinely think once we get our memories back, we become giga power, and we beat Big Bad, whoever Big Bad is. Maybe Dura. Who knows? She's out mothering for sure. Exactly. Bam, bam. Right. I have 8 messages. Who is messaging thou? Oh, Mr. Friend. And then it was all just a dream. Yeah. Season 9, so at the end of Season 8, we get our memories back. We become too powerful. We defeat the big bad, which is probably like Dura or something. And then now we've got all our memories back. We have to figure out what to do, and we give them up again. And Season 9 is back to pre-season. Should I EX25 my Sylvan? It's not a bad shout, Kitty, but it depends on how much resources you got. I think you'll end up wanting to 25 or 20 a lot of the heroes that we have coming up, like Contus, if you're going to go for Contus. Potentially one, if not both of the collab heroes might want it. I don't think Hepler will be good enough for it. So yeah, maybe Sylvan is a good shout. Depends on what your plans are and who you're currently building. I went to plus 20 on my Sylvan to be transparent. We talked about Nelly. Burial. There's a fan. Yeah. Burial is working behind the scenes. Were previous collab heroes meta? Don't see them used anymore. Lucy was huge. Natsu, hilariously, Natsu was like abundantly needed in Fate in Season 4, and then just fell off the side of a cliff, never to be seen again. Like Natsu got crept by Theodore. Like Theodore instantly just demolished that man. In terms of AFK stages, Lucy is still used. Like Lucy is very, very good. Laios is used occasionally. We use Laios once today, in fact, for an AFK stage. And then outside of that, you have Marcel in PvP. Yeah, Kath said it. Marcel in PvP. Is there a place to catch up with the AFK arena lore without playing? Yeah, I think the wiki's a good resource. And maybe others will be much more of a fountain of knowledge on this. There was like a YouTube series that they did, right? They did a few little animes for some characters or some events in that game, did they not? Like, I've seen the Mahira one, and I think I saw another one. But, yeah. There was a dude who did lore videos. Oh, Danger Grey. Yeah. Alright, team. Oh dear. This not gone well. We are going to die to Whirlwind Tornado Man. There you go. A Whirlwind Tornado Man, kill me. No good. Oops. Let's turn the cooler off. I wanted to get this guy before he did the... failed. Natsu is really good in PvP. Interesting. Disagree. I've not seen Natsu in so long. I've just not seen him in forever. I guess we're just waiting. There we go. Let's try that. The only character can beat his namesake is what class was he a Hypergean tank? Serena? Calf? Or was he something else? Been using Sylvina with Alna in my Graveborn Clash teams. Pretty good. Even people who have P4 Natsu don't use him anymore. Yeah. Man's fallen off. Who's a support? Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I think I'm thinking of someone else. I think I'm thinking of Lava Tuna, maybe. Oh, it's this AFK stage. We're getting deja vu. We've done so many of the same AFK stage today. Is it actually full auto? That's hilarious. Is it actually full auto? There's no way. Because now we're just stuck in no man's land, right? There's no way. I don't think we'll have enough damage because he's not hitting. Yeah, we don't have enough. Okay. We can try that. I might just have Natsu chill on my homestead. He is definitely a homestead main hero now. I tell you that. Retired to the farm, Mr. Natsu. There you go. Maybe now. Maybe now. We need to go on to Granny, though. The Granny. We need to manual onto the Granny. There we go. And now, we can full auto this AFK station. And hopefully, she perishes. She currently looks like she is going to die. She has died. Alright. Why on earth is this not a free stage? I hate the current charm system. You just level some. Without second thought, why can't we have the final charms different stats from the beginning? Is very boring and repeaty season. I don't disagree. I think this I like this season and last season's charm system than I did. Wait, I like this season's charm system more than I did the last one. I like the fact that it is kind of like divided. So what basically, you were incentivized to, once you're done with everything, just stop spending on charms. And then suddenly you get an abundancy of resource the next time that you go into the next phase. I didn't like that. I liked the fact that you basically have like these individual phases. So for example, when we go into phase 3, we won't have any mythic dust. Outside of the Primal Lord sweeps that we'll likely do. But we won't be able to be like, I've saved a gajillion 70,000 red essence. I can just make that into 22 mythic dust. Like, I don't like that. I like having it in the phases. However, What I would say is if the charms that you were picking had different stats on them throughout the entire thing, like you could pick whether you got haste or attack or whatever, I think that would be quite cool. But I think it's too complicated for them, mate. I think it's too complicated. I just don't think they're invested in doing something like that. But you're not wrong that it's boring and repeated. I do think that there needs to be some new form of... And once again, we started the stream near enough with this. We can end the stream nearly enough with this. We are going to get, if they stick to their... If they stick to what they said... Why can't I do this? It's not letting me press the button. There we go. If they stick to what they said, which is basically that we would get a new progression or a like power system every 1 to 2 seasons. Back in season 4 they said this, so we're right on time when it comes to season 7. Then we should be in a position where we get something new, whether that's like a phantomal, a tile, a different charm, different levels. I don't know what that looks like, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Pets. Could be. You never know, Slowbee. Maybe you will get Boris the Bee. Boris the Light Bearer Bee. His ultimate is Buzz Off, and he proceeds to sting the enemy and leave a poisonous dot on them for a short period of time. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Why is there so many Igors? There are so many Igors. Mug, how you doing? You all good? How now, Brown Cow? You all good? Pets with a Homestead integration where you actually have to take care of them. Oh my word. Don't give them an idea, Serena. We heard that you wanted us to weave the game together, Dreamer. Now you've got to feed your Phantomal, otherwise he's not going to work well enough in AFK stages. I can already hear the amount of outcry that I personally would receive because of that change. Dreamer did this! We have to feed our Phantomals wool and hay and all the rest of this stuff because of him. I can hear it now. I'm here for it. Sign me up. No, we can do it. We can let this guy go. I'd let you take the fall too. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't know if we're going to have enough damage. We might. It's pretty close. I remember 271 was a real big pain. Yeah, we do. Cool. If you didn't endorse it, why is it in your live chat? Yeah, if you didn't endorse it, why'd you make a video on it, huh? Alright. They already announced the main story name of the next... Yeah, they did. They announced the next 3. They announced the trilogy, Calf. The next one, we're going to Savannah, and then the one after, we're going to Bantus. To Banterland, where Derek the Snail is going to be. I've got it on good authority. So much Igor. So much Igor. Oh dear. What happened? We just died. That's what happened. Ah, I appear to have blown up. My AFK stage is a failure. I hope Bantus is good. I mean, Bantus is going to be great just because of his name. Alright, team. Thanks, Drew, for all the help. You're more than welcome, my friend. You're welcome, you're welcome. Alright, team. We are at my capacity today. I've gone for over 3 hours. My plan was to go for 2. I'm giving you 3. So... what's next? What is next? I will be doing an episode of AFK Stages 101 tomorrow, so you can have a look forward to that. You can see that tomorrow evening. It's highly likely that I'll also release some initial findings of Contus from the Pioneer server, because we'll have access to her tomorrow. And beyond all of that, I will see you hopefully if you're available. No pressure if you're not. On Saturday, I'll be live streaming again. And we'll probably be doing Pioneer testing. If Pioneer is still active on Saturday, which I think it will be, we will do some contest testing and you guys can come in and ask questions and we can play around with contests. The one thing that I will do just before I go, Caf, are you still here? Yeah, you are here. Make Brutus again. S++ applies his invincibility. Caf did something very generous earlier in the stream. I can't talk. And he donated for a pull of burial. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So, we're going to do a pull of burial. So before I leave, we're going to do this. How many... We're at max pity, ladies and gentlemen. How many orbs do you think that it's going to take to pull a copy of burial? I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my word. If Matt and Caf ever donate this sort of stuff, I've got to do it. You think 2? You think I'm going to get in 2? If I get it in the first 10... And it says 30, what is it? 32? Well, no. 2 copies, 1 pull. 17, pity. Zan, you're banned. How dare you? How dare you assume that we're going to pity? I want to protect these orbs. 4. All right, team. Let's have a look. Let's have a gander. I think, for what it's worth, I think it's going to get us... I think it's going to take 30. 41! I think it's going to be 30. Please be early. Oh, please. Oh, please. All right, Zan. This is... Zan has manifested this. Zan. Sir, where are you? All right. All right, we got our pity burial. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. And there's our bundle. And I have enough dragon crystals to get the bundle. So we're another burial down towards our Supreme Plus burial. There we go. Bingo. And it was full pity because we're back at 40. So it took exactly 40 to do. Exactly 40 to do. All right, team. Let me end by not going to the guild hall. Let me end by upgrading Mr. Burial Boy. There he is. And then we get to him to Legendary Plus. There we go. We get his Hero Foci. Here we go. Bam. Bam. There you go. Easy. All right, team. I don't think that takes me over 1 million power, by the way. 100 million power. I'm building these heroes for Matt and Caf, and I'm still, like, nowhere near 100. It's crazy. All right, team. Thank you so much for today. It's been a great pleasure of mine. I will hopefully see you at the weekend. So, yeah. Feel free to... what's the word? Yeah, basically free. Exactly, channel. Basically free. S plus soon. S plus soon. Just in time, Caf, for his S++ ability, right? 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 Anyway, stage is going to be easy. Yeah, easy. As soon as S++ comes out, easy. All right, team. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm super glad that you missed me enough to come by one of these streams. So I will see you in the next one. Sweet dreams, and until I see you next time, make sure that you stay safe. Stay safe. Take care. Bye. See you later.